Good morning, everyone. While we're waiting for others to get in and get settled, now's a good time to grab anything you need to get comfortable. Be it a glass of water or a hot cup of tea or coffee. Also, if you have items at home and you'd like to smudge, it's a good time to grab those items as we begin to ignite the healing within. And if you don't have smudge at home, that's okay, relatives. We'll send you some cleansing, healing, and positive energy your way. It's a new day, it's a new week, it's another sunrise and another sunset. This is our opportunity to reflect on what we need and to start again. Aloha, kakahiaka. Hello and good morning. My name is Malia and I'm a community healer at the HIR Wellness Institute. We are a nonprofit organization that focuses on the mental health and wellness of our relatives of Turtle Island, as well as other Indigenous and underserved communities, and also victims of crime. You can join us here every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m., where we will always breathe, stretch, explore ways of integrating self-care and wellness into our daily lives, and we will always honor our cultural traditions, our customs, our ancestry, our strength, and our resilience. So thank you so much for being here with us this morning, relatives. I'd like to take a moment to recognize our HIR Wellness Institute team members who are here to serve you. We have our advocacy director and also a community healer and beautiful Ho-Chunk woman, Barbara Black Deer McKenzie. Good morning, Barbara. How you doing? When you see the HIR Wellness Institute commenting, that is Barbara today, as she is our facilitator. And we also have another one of our team members, our occupational therapist, Claudia Meyer-Smith. Good morning, Claudia and Barbara. How are you doing? Claudia, Barbara, and myself, relatives, we're here for you. We're here in the circle of care to hold space with you, to support you, to listen without judgment, and each of us with our unique gifts on the team to give you a unique perspective and a unique support. We're here for you, relatives. And with that, I want to say good morning to you all. We're so happy that you're here with us this morning as we're practicing what our founder Leah calls community activated medicine. Community activated medicine. That means that you are the medicine, the people are the medicine. And when we're here together in the circle of care, practicing community activated medicine, not only do we have the ability to do our own part of our healing, we have the ability to hold space for others as they are on their own healing journey as well. Let's support each other. We can give each other kind words. We can just be there to hold space. I want to say good morning to everyone out there who's commented in the comment section. We have Marie Dragonfly, good morning. Sarah Marie says, good morning, everyone. Stopping in to say hi. Waiting to take my son into his appointment. Good morning, Sarah Marie. How are you? How are you, Marie? Claudia says, good morning to everyone. Barbara say good morning to all. All right. So for all of our relatives out there, Whether you're new to these videos or you've been here since the beginning when we started these videos in response to the pandemic, I want you to know that you are welcome here and you are always encouraged to comment. Let us know how you're doing. This is our check-in, and you can honestly check in anytime on these videos, whether it's in the beginning or if you come halfway through or even towards the end. Feel free to let us know how you're doing, relatives. How are you? So with that check-in, I'm just going to pour myself a glass of water. And when we check in as well too, relatives, um, if you need to, you can also do a body scan. If you're not used to checking in with yourself and sort of identifying what you're feeling at the moment, a body scan is a great way to really be able to understand what our bodies might be telling us. For example, if your shoulders are feeling tight, you might be feeling a little bit of anxiety or tension. Maybe if your head is feeling sleepy or tired, maybe it's an indicator to take things a little bit more slow today. So really just listening to what our body says. And with our body scan, you can always close your eyes if you want to, but you don't have to. And you can take a deep breath too. So let's do a check-in, then I'm going to pour myself my water. We can start at the top of the head. And remember paying attention to areas that might feel tight or tense, or areas that might even manifest as discomfort or physical pain. We'll work our way from the top of the head to the forehead, down to the temples. How does it all feel? We'll work our way down to our jawline and our neck. And we'll scan on down to our shoulders. They feel tight or tense. And same thing to our chest. Working our way down to our tummy. How's your tummy feel? Is it full or empty? And we'll work our way down to our hips, our legs, our knees, our calves, the heels and arches of our feet, our toes. We'll work our way up to our shoulder blades and upper and lower back, and from our shoulders to our biceps, our elbows, our forearms, our wrists, palms, and fingers. How's it feel there, everyone? Allow yourself a moment to feel it. We're going to go ahead and scan our heart, paying attention if your heart feels heavy or light. Maybe your heart feels free or full. And then lastly, we can take a scan to our thoughts. Are there things that kept you up late last night? Was your mind kind of racing? Do you have a lot going on today? Are you worried about that? Or perhaps you got a great night's sleep and your mind is invigorated and ready for the day. And with that, relatives, let's check in. How are you doing? And I encourage your relatives, even if you haven't commented before, I want you to know you will always be welcome here to comment. Even if you're having a great day, it's a good start of day, or it's not so good a day. We can talk about it. We can reflect on it. We can just be here to support you. And all of our relatives watching too. You can always support our other relatives commenting in the comment box. This is a circle of care, which means that all of us play an important part of supporting each other. And if you come on here today and you're like, you know what, I just need some love. I just need someone to see me, someone to hear what it is that I'm feeling. That's okay, that's great. If you come here for some love, you'll get some love. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I always have an elixir in the mornings. My elixir today, nothing fancy. I have a newfound love for ice. Never was much into ice. I generally like my water room temperature, um, or I like my teas hot. So it's kind of a new thing for me, ice. But I don't know, it makes a difference in the morning, especially in the spring. It's been nice and warm out. For my water, I just have filtered water. I get it out of the tap. I don't know if any of our relatives out there, if you filter your water, I highly recommend it. Our waters contain things like chlorines, um, and fluorides and all sorts of stuff, metals. A filter can really, really change the quality of the water for you. So if you have a filter, that's awesome. If not, there are some options out there, water filters. They do cost, I think our filter cost us about $60 or so, and then you have to get a replacement every few months of the filter itself, but it's worth it. If you're able to get yourself a water filter, because we don't want to have to drink all the weird stuff that's in our water, and unfortunately our water does need to be cleaned. So yeah, I'll go ahead and pour some here. So relative share this morning, if you want to, let us know what elixir you have in your morning cup. For me, it's as simple as water, but it's still a powerful morning elixir. One of the most important things you can have in your body is, of course, water. But if you're having tea or coffee or kombucha or vitamin water or citrus water or smoothies, whatever it is you're having, please feel free to share and let us know what is in your cup. I want to say cheers to all of our relatives out there. It is a new week, and also it's a new moon. This is our opportunity this morning to set our intentions on a new day and on a new cycle. What is it that you need? What is it that you want? And what can we do in our lives to take those small steps or actions to support what it is that we need? Cheers to you all. You're beautiful. Much love. Cheers, everyone. Ugh. Ice water can be a pick-me-up in the morning, let me tell you. Okay, let's go back to the comment section, relatives. Again, feel free to let us know what's in your elixir this morning. Good morning, Indigo. Indigo says good morning to everyone. How you doing today, Indigo? Sandra J, good morning, everyone. How are you doing, Sandra J? Glad you're here with us, guys. Sarah Marie says, okay, I need to go take my son in. Everyone have a fabulous day. Sarah Marie, I hope whatever it is you guys are doing today, however it is you're supporting your son and taking care of him, that things go well. Much love to you and your family. We'll see you next time, and have a great day. Terrell says, happy Monday, everyone. How you doing, Terrell? How's it going? How's your Monday so far? Barbara says, first thing I do in the morning is drink a quart of water. Excellent, Barbara. So that's a beautiful, beautiful way and an easy way to support your health. First thing in the morning, before you do anything, go ahead and chug some water. Maybe a quart might be too much for you, but whatever you can. I know some of our relatives, water isn't your go-to. If you don't like water, any non-caffeinated beverage can really help that doesn't have sugar in it or has natural sugars in it would be the best. For example, an herbal tea. Um, and herbal teas always mean that they are not actual tea leaves. Herbals are not caffeinated. So unless you have like cocoa nibs or something in there, like bits of cocoa bean, generally not caffeinated. So any beverage without caffeine can help. As far as sugars, a little bit would be okay. And I'm not here to tell you if you should or shouldn't do sugar, but if you really want to hydrate in the morning, my thought is just keep it as sugar free as possible. Go to the water or go to the teas. Kombucha is another option. It does have some sugar in it, but it's generally low on the sugar scale, and no caffeine in it. Marie says, cheers, mango juice in my cup. That is a perfect, I love mangoes. Mango juice, it sounds perfect. What a beautiful juice to start the day with, Marie. Love it. Fantastic. I wish I was drinking mango juice. Um, Claudia says she's tired. Been a busy few days. My granddaughter was born on Friday. I'm so happy for you, Claudia. Congratulations on the extension of your family and your beautiful granddaughter. That is so wonderful, Claudia. So happy for you. Barbara says, Claudia, one of the best kinds of tired. I'm so happy for you. Terrell says, that's a good reason to be tired, Claudia. And Claudia, of course, says, yes, it is. So, relatives, how you doing today? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? For some of our relatives out there, some of us are having a good day, and some of us, we aren't. And if you're one of our relatives out there who's not having a good day, maybe things started off rough. Maybe the weekend's been tough. I want to remind you, and I always will, that if you're not doing all right, that it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. And if you're not doing okay, there's some things you can do. You can always be heard on these videos or any of our videos that the HIR Wellness Institute does live throughout the whole week. You can go to those items in your medicine kit. By your medicine kit, I mean those actions or behaviors or thoughts, or they might even be physical items like tea or crystals or smudging. Anything that you do that can help support you when you're not feeling good, when you're not okay. You can also reach out and talk to someone. Maybe that's a friend or a family member or a coworker that you trust. You can also call our Cares Warm line. It's open every Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can call or text the Cares Warm line, and within 24 hours, you'll be connected to one of our Cares Warm counselors. We can hold space for you. We'll listen to you without judgment and with dignity, stigma-free. You can talk about what's on your mind, whether you're feeling sad or anxious or lonely. You might not even know what you're feeling, but you know you feel something and you need to talk it out. You will always be connected to someone who cares. That's why we call it our Cares Warm line. So if you need some support, that's what we're there for, to provide you with emotional support and to hold space and to listen. And not only can we provide you with emotional support, but with all the, I'm tongue-tied, but also with resources that may be helpful. Resources in advocacy, safety planning, seeking shelter. If you're wondering if you have something that you're working with or working through and you're not sure of the resources out there, we can help you with that too. You are not alone, relatives. I know sometimes it can feel that way. And sometimes things are really hard. And if that's where you're at today, sending you so much love. Let's go to the comment section. Barbara says, how are you feeling? I'm doing all right. My weekends are never long enough, but I went out of town for the first time in over a year. Yes, Barbara. Good for you. That's wonderful news. If you care to share, Barbara, let us know what you did if you want to. You don't have to, but know that you're always welcome to. And with that, relatives, let's go to our deep breathing. And before we do, I see Terrell has a comment. Terrell says, I agree. Weekends tend to go by too fast. I too have been able to see family I haven't seen since early 2020. It is really nice. It's good to reconnect. Terrell, I'm super happy for you. That's awesome. It's been a rough year, relatives. I know you know. I don't think anyone hasn't had a tough time this year. Kind of just is what it is. But we're getting through it. And I know that here when we've been doing it together, it makes it a little bit more tolerable. So when we deep breathe today, as we're in our deep breathing, we're going to breathe in through the nose for a count of 4. We're going to exhale through the mouth for a count of 6. And while we breathe, I invite you to think about something. Being that it's a new week, it's a new lunar cycle, it's a new moon today. The moon, according to my ancestral teachings, we're in the moon Hilo. Hilo is the first day of the lunar cycle, at least according to Hawaiian traditional belief. So this is our opportunity to sort of set our intentions and decide what it is that we want and need moving forward during the next 30 days. So I invite you while we're deep breathing to choose, maybe it's a word, maybe it's sort of like while you're breathing, you can think about what it is that you want to set into motion. Maybe it's focusing on a goal. Whatever it is, you can put that into our minds, and when we breathe in through the nose, we'll bring in those thoughts, allow any areas of our body that feel like they needed attention from our body scan to bring in some healing energy that way. And allow your thoughts, your mind to do what it needs to do. Maybe you don't want to have any thoughts at all. Maybe you just want to be completely clear. And when we exhale through the mouth for that count of 6, our belly is going to contract, and we can really release any of those feelings or thoughts or emotions or words or whatever that aren't serving us. We can release it. When we breathe, we'll focus on that, bringing in the healing, releasing what's not healing or not serving, and then we'll go into our stretch. You can sit, lay, or recline however you like. You can close your eyes if you want to, but you don't have to. I have my hands in my lap, and we're going to go ahead, breathing in, focusing on what it is we want to set our intentions with. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Let's continue to breathe. We're going to roll the shoulders, or you can choose any stretch you like, relatives. These are just guidelines. Listen to your body, trust what you need. I always start with the shoulders. I hold a lot of tension here, many of us do. Let's go take a deep inhale. Arms out. Oh, yawn if you have to. As the body releasing, we're going to go ahead and stretch the shoulder, upper back, deep inhale. Bring it across. Exhale. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bringing the arm out in front, pushing down gently on the fingertips, stretching the wrist and forearms. If you don't like that, you can go ahead and just roll your wrist or choose another stretch. This can be intense for some people. Take a deep inhale, clasping the fingers, palms out and up, stretching from side to center. Oh, that feels good today. Deep inhale and exhale. Pushing down on the opposite elbow, stretching the tricep. And let's do a neck stretch to finish. Looking from side to center. Nice and gentle, take it nice and slow. We're going to double tap our ear towards our shoulder. Breathing through it. One more each side. All right, rolling the chin from shoulder to shoulder. Being mindful of keeping that chin in the front. One more on each side. Other side. And we're going to finish by looking down gently towards the lap and up towards the ceiling. One final deep inhale and exhale. How'd that feel, relatives? Indigo says, I had a really fun weekend. I'm so relieved I got my first COVID-19 vaccine shot on Friday and didn't have a bad reaction. Much less intense than the shingles vaccine shot was. Woo, Indigo, so glad to hear you got your first vaccine out of the way. Wonderful. So glad you're okay. Barbara says, Joe and I went to lacrosse about an hour away to Michael's for what? More craft supplies. We also drove out to my childhood home. I offered tobacco, prayed for our ancestors buried there, and got a handful of dirt and some water, just so I could feel more at home and at peace. Sounds like it was a really special weekend, Barbara. Good for you. Happy to hear it. Again, relatives, it's a new day. It's a new lunar cycle. According to Keala Okamahina, or Hawaiian ancestral tradition, the moon is brand new. We have a different moon for every day of the month. So in Hawaiian tradition, we would have a new month called, our months are called Malama. And Malama means right now, this would be like the first of the month. The first of the month is always the moon in Hilo. Hilo in Olelo, Hawaii in the Hawaiian language just means like twisted or braided. And that's because if you were to go outside tonight and take a look at the moon, you would just see one tiny, tiny, tiny sliver. It almost looks like a braided cord of that light. Everything else would be dark. You would just see the smallest, smallest fraction of light. That when the moon is in Hilo, that's a great opportunity for us to start again, set our intentions for the month, and decide what it is that we want to focus on. So I want to do some positive affirmations for starting new. And if you ever have affirmations you want to share with relatives, do it. You can always put them in the comment box. If there's something that always works well for you, or an affirmation that you go towards, or one that you even create on the spot, always feel free to share. I found this affirmation on personalexcellence.com. I don't know the website at all. I literally just Googled positive affirmations for starting new, and a bunch of them popped up. But I really like this one. Today is a brand new day. My past does not define me. My future is mine to create. Today is a brand new day. My past does not define me. My future is mine to create. It's a new day, relatives. What do you need? What do you want? How do you want your future to look? Maybe that question is a little bit too much. When you think about how you're feeling and what you need, maybe the question is what is my next step? Here's another beautiful one from healingbrave.com. I am a fan of this website personally, healingbrave.com. I love they have a lot of wonderful affirmations. I'm tongue-tied this morning. I welcome the present moment as if my soul had invited it here. I welcome the present moment as if my soul had invited it here. You are here in this moment, relatives. Each and every single one of us is a culmination of every action that our ancestors before us has made, is a culmination for every action that we've made in life has brought us here. It is momentous to always be wherever we arrive at any given moment. You are a testament to the resilience of your ancestors. You are a testament to the beauty of the Creator, whoever you believe Creator to be, or the universe to be, or God to be, or Kiakua to be, or whoever. Maybe it's just you feeling your, the actions and course of science, but you are here regardless of what your beliefs are, as a testament to the strength and resilience of your ancestors and the strength and resilience of you. I welcome the present moment as if my soul had invited it here, because we are here standing as an absolutely beautiful tribute to the whole of the universe, to the whole of creation. And you are the only part of that. Nobody is you except you, and it sounds funny and strange, but there's only one you, and that's extraordinary. You are extraordinary. You're 1 in over 7 billion. You are worth what you need. You are worth focusing on what you want. You are worth allowing yourself to go towards your happiness. You are worth everything and anything that you need. And if you don't believe that, because sometimes we struggle, then do what you need to do. Go to your medicine kit. Reach out to someone. Whatever you need. And what is it that you need? I can't tell you what you need, relatives. The beauty of it, it's a sacred choice. You get to decide what you need, because we're all so unique. But I will say that somewhere in that list, you definitely need love. And there's lots of ways to get love. Our plant relatives, our animal relatives, our family, our relationships, our self-love. And the last affirmation I'll do today, it's from affirmations.online. So there is an affirmations website. Today marks a new beginning for me. I decide to follow my plans. I decide to follow my heart. Today marks a new beginning for me. I decide to follow my plans. I decide to follow my heart. follow your heart. But what's in your heart? What fills your heart? Let's go to the comments before we go. Marie Dragonfly says, the body scan, deep breathing, and stretching is a great way to start the day. I will be starting seeds on this new moon. Marie, seeds! Thank you for the reminder. Yes, I should be starting some seeds. Thank you, Marie. Thank you for the inspiration. And thank you for your good words on the body scan and deep breathing and stretch. Thank you, Marie. Claudia says, I think it's the ordinary we miss the most, like going to Michael's and family. I find I'm going home in my thoughts. I have the portrait of my grandmother's house that my uncle had created for her. I look at it a lot. Oh, Claudia. Thanks for sharing, Claudia. Claudia says, the 3 days before Alana was born, all of my ancestors came for a visit in my dreams. It was fascinating. Barbara says, Claudia, what a fantastic sign of greatness and strength for your granddaughter. Terrell says, I might add, follow your heart with confidence. Yes, Terrell, always loving your words. Follow your heart with confidence. Know your worth. You're invaluable. Your worth is beyond measure. I want to say mahalo nui loa. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, relatives. You are such an important part of the circle of care. You are the medicine. Yes, you are the medicine. You're an extraordinary human being. Malama ponoi kukino. Take good, righteous care of your body and your heart and your mind and your spirit. Aloha nui. Huge love to you all out there, relatives. You deserve it. Allow it to come in. Before we go, there's a community survey linked to this video. Please, relatives, take the opportunity for this survey, as this is how we are able to continue to offer our services at no charge, at no cost to our relatives. Our founder, Leah, knew she would never charge a penny to our relatives for their healing. All you need to walk on your healing path with the HIR Wellness Institute is just to realize that you are standing at that path. We have resources. We have lots of different ways that you can, walk on that healing path with the Institute, and it all has to do with the survey. That's how we're able to keep our funding. It also helps us to understand how best to serve you. We are in Sexual Assault Awareness Month. That is our campaign this month in April. Please know, relatives, if you need support in this way, sexual assault, domestic violence, human trafficking, labor trafficking, any of these things, or none of these things at all, if you're just on your wellness path, know that we are here to support you in that. We are a survivor-led organization. The majority of our team members are survivors. And as Barbara would say, actually, we're thrivers. Know that if you are going through these struggles, we're sending you so much love. You are not alone. And we're here for you. Ahui ho'akuno. We'll see you all later. Hope to see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. And aloha.